Hey Diva Dolls, this is Cristalchanel, and today I promised a video just to talk a little bit about the vitamins and nutrients that you can take while you're on your journey, whether it's for surgery or just weight loss. Stay tuned.
I know these hoes ain't right, but you was blowing up my phone.
So as you can see, I'm in a new area right now. Not really my filming area, but my tripod. I can't find the piece for my camera, so I had to kind of set this up a little, you know, a little crazy like. But this is my new dresser that I did as DIY. I'm gonna have a video on my regular channel on how to do it. So make sure you subscribe here and stay tuned for that. So basically, after you express interest in getting surgery, or if you just go to a nutritionist and express interest in eating better, you know, to live a well lifestyle, you have to get a blood test. You know, blood tests let you have an inside picture of how your body's doing. A lot of us may feel fine, may look fine, but on the inside, you may have something going on. So that's the reason I got blood tests done, and that's how I found out that my iron levels or hemoglobin levels are actually high considered to a normal female. So I found out my iron levels are high because of the food. From my doctor, they let me know what I was lacking as far as with my nutrition. So one of the things that's really important is to make sure that your vitamin levels are high, because when you're getting surgery, you're not going to be able to get all the nutrients from the foods that you eat. Granted, if you're eating the good foods, you're not getting all your nutrients because, you know, your stomach is smaller. If you get bypass surgery, your food's not going to go through both your intestines anymore. So you're going to be missing your vitamins and such. And that's why they say when you get surgery, you have to commit to this lifestyle, because you'll have to take these vitamins for the rest of your life. Now, even if you're not getting the surgery, you should honestly be taking vitamins if you're a woman, because we usually lack in vitamin D and calcium and in iron. So before I had surgery, I was taking a multivitamin. The multivitamin that I was taking were the little gummies. I don't actually have it with me, or the empty container, because I actually switched up everything, because I read the back of the label. It was good enough for just taking daily. They were like little chews. But I wanted to kind of step up my supplement game, so I actually bought individual vitamins, and I wanted to share with you guys what they are. So in multivitamins, you usually get a little bit of everything in small dosages. So when I did my blood work, my doctor said, you know, your iron levels are fine, but they could stand to be higher. So when they told me that, it's called your hemoglobin levels. So when they told me my hemoglobin was around 10 or 11, they're like, no, that's normal levels. And then I did a little bit of research, and I found that anywhere 12 or higher is considered good. So I get a lot of iron naturally from the foods that I eat. Like, I eat a lot of vegetables like spinach. I eat a lot of chicken and fish. Like, I love tuna. So I found out through my diet that my hemo levels were high anyway. What I did was also buy some supplements that I've researched online that are really popular. I wanted to show. So this is Pure Absorb. I got everything from CVS, because sometimes I find coupons. But what this is, basically, it's a packet of liquid, and you put this inside of water. You can put it inside of a shake, or you can even, like I do, I just add it right in apple juice because it's apple flavor. And when I add my ice in my drink, I don't even taste it. So these are little packets of iron. This has, let's see, Pure Absorb, 5 milligrams of iron per dose. The recommendation is just 2 milligrams of iron per dose as far as when you're taking iron, because too much iron can cause constipation, it can cause other side effects. So there is such thing as too much. But basically, this is perfect for me. It's easy to throw in my bag, like when I'm taking trips. I actually enjoy the flavor. This is the one that I would recommend. I know it's kind of bright, so let me put it closer. And I'll put links to where you guys can find these things too. But this is the Pure Absorb. Now this is Geritol. Geritol is liquid. It's more like an actual medicine. It's clear. It's like an orangey color. This stuff doesn't taste that good, and I really didn't like this stuff because it has a dosage of a whole cup that you're supposed to take. And for me, if something doesn't taste good, like, I'm not gonna deal with it. So basically this is one of the things that I bought early on, and I didn't like the flavor, so I really haven't used it since. But it's supposed to be really good as far as if you have to, you know, boost your iron levels before surgery, as far as in a fasted manner. This is supposed to help boost it higher. And the same thing with this stuff, which is SSS Tonic, because sometimes if you don't reach your requirements as far as with your blood work that your doctor would like to see, they're not going to operate on you, because, you know, the hemoglobin, your iron, it's what carries your red blood cells, like your oxygen, throughout your body. So if you're getting work done in surgery and, you know, your iron levels are low, you may have complications, or could evenly possibly have a near fatal or fatal experience, and nobody wants that, you know. So it's really important that you guys research a little bit with this, because you want to not overdose on iron. Like, you can get sick that way too. But this stuff right here will get in your system. This will boost your hemoglobin levels, and this shit's nasty. Like, you see how big this thing is, and this one had the most as far as dosage. You're supposed to take 3 tablespoons a day. I don't got time for that. I barely like taking medicine as it is, so I needed something that's one and done, and I had to just leave this to the side. But I did pay a pretty penny for it, and I got this from Walmart. So I wanted to show you guys your options as far as with liquid iron, because some people like me, or some people, like, when you get your surgery, you can't really take pills because it makes you nauseous, or they're just too big. So these are the liquid options for iron. Now that I'm almost 2 years out, I had surgery October of 2013, I can actually take pill irons, and these are the ones that I take now. I take these daily. So this is my iron, 65 milligrams, and I take these once a day. And as far as the size, this is from Nature Made. I got these again from CVS or even Rite Aid. Anyone has them. It's by Nature Made. They have coupons sometimes, but it's very tiny, like very small. A lot of times, like in the beginning of my surgery or prepping for my surgery, I didn't really take my pills because they were like horse pills. They were giant, and I just never been a pill taker. So the fact that these are so small, like, I love taking these. They don't have a taste or anything. You just gotta swallow them. Something else that I'm really big on is vitamin C. I don't get sick a lot. I'm kind of one of those people that once I get sick, I'm sick. So the vitamin C is something that I recommend to take even if you aren't getting surgery, just to live a healthier lifestyle. And this is the 1000 milligrams. This is also by the same company. There's so many options to choose when you're looking at vitamins, but this is one that I'm kind of okay with, the Nature Made products, so I just buy everything in that. These ones are a little bit bigger, as you can see. But again, like, taking this once a day, I'd rather do than have to follow up a few times a day. Now, something that I was prescribed by my doctor in a prescription was 50,000 milligrams, I believe, units of vitamin D. That you have to get prescribed. I don't drink milk at all unless it's like with my Oreos. And we all know I can't have a lot of Oreos, so I don't drink a lot of milk. When I do have cereal or tea, things like that, I use Silk milk. So I don't really get a lot of vitamin D. I buy the orange juice and like the butter that has vitamin D, you know, in it, but I don't get a lot of vitamin D. So I was prescribed little gel pills to take once a week for a month to boost my vitamin D. So I don't have that over the counter, but I just wanted to mention that's something that you may also get prescribed. Now this is what I take right now. This is Biotin. This is straight off the counters in the store. It's good for your hair, your skin, and your nails. I was really worried about hair loss with surgery. Now, if you've seen my other videos, you saw that I always wear weave anyway. Shout out to Lux Crown Hair. Got me looking nice. But anyways, I always wore weave, so I really didn't get to experience my hair loss like every day, like in my daily life. So just in case though, I wanted to be clear as far as doing what I can to prevent my hair from falling out. And I took vitamins. So this is Biotin that I added to my daily supplement. I actually stopped taking this after surgery a few times because it was just, I got tired of taking so many pills. But now that I am trying to grow my real natural nails out, I've been getting acrylic nails since I was 13 years old. So that's like over 15 years ago. And yeah, my nails aren't in the best condition. So this is something I'm adding back in my routine. This is 5,000 milligrams. They're soft gels, so as far as how big they are, they're not big at all. So I can definitely take, see, really small. I can definitely take these and put them back in my routine. Now as far as these other pills, these are pretty much recommendations based off of some readings that I did online. I have really low energy and I have a slow metabolism, so I'm always looking at ways to build up my energy somewhat naturally. These are man-made vitamins, so they're not actually natural, but I know a lot of foods you can eat, which I'm also researching. I might do a video on that as far as how to boost your energy levels. But what I take is B12. B12 you've probably heard of in shots too, and I don't like getting shots a lot, nor do I want to go back to a doctor to pay for copay, things like that. So I mean, you can order them online and all that, but I'd rather just get a pill. Like, it's just another pill to put in my regimen. This here is folic acid. It's recommended, if you guys were ever pregnant, this was really important to have folic acid. And also it's in all prenatal vitamins. Now when I was taking my prenatal vitamins, my hair was the strongest, my nails were the longest, and I felt good. So I decided to start taking folic acid because it's one of those things that also with women that we don't get a lot of. And yeah, it says on the back it's for energy, for your metabolism, for your heart, and for your nervous system. So the last thing I wanted to show was my Super B complex. And this just kind of goes along with the B12. Sometimes I'll skip one, but this just produces energy. And it has key vitamins like vitamin C and vitamin B. So sometimes your vitamins may mix as far as what's in them. There's not really any rules. Like when you're taking vitamins, you may want to consult with your nutritionist or your doctor just to see what they recommend. But as far as in my daily routine, the vitamins that I take, I'll share with you guys one more time. I don't do liquids anymore because I can take the pills. They were just something that I had took in the beginning stages of my surgery. But biotin, vitamin C, folic acid, and iron. Those are my 4 daily pills. You can take one multivitamin and get all of these, just maybe not in the dosages amounts as if you took them separately. That's why I take them separately. But regardless, once you start just paying better attention to your body and to your wellness, you'll find that adding a little bit of anything is just going to be a benefit. So last thing really quick, I wanted to share, I don't want to make this video too long. These are my chewables, okay? So I was prescribed these. I got these with my insurance and paid for by my insurance because my doctor prescribed them. This is the multivitamin and this is the calcium. Now I'm showing you these because if you are on a weight loss surgery, or if you're not good with pills, they do sell some of these things in chewables. Now I didn't really like these because they're chalky, but they did taste good. So I stick with the 4 that I showed you. These are some other options, and that's it. This did answer a couple of the questions that I received as far as what vitamins I take for surgery or what you may have to take. Hope this was helpful. If you guys have any questions, leave me a comment below. I do go through all of my comments, or even send me an email. My email is info@crystalchanel.com. I'm also going to post a blog link down below in regards to this topic, so I have pictures of these things if you guys want to get more details. So that's it. I want to thank you again for your support, and you guys stay fabulous and stay fierce. Loose skin. With loose skin, you're not going to be able to get around it. So I have loose skin on my arms. I have it on my inner thighs really bad.